project socialize around food, right? So it's not the most baby-friendly activity. When we are out with our parents, it's very easy. It's like when you have more hands, everyone can take turns to carry him. But when we are out with our friends, we want them to sit. So I think that's the other part, because and in terms of that, he's not trained to, okay, this is time to eat, you should just sit. He's like, I know someone's going to pick me up. I think that's like maybe the next phase. We talk about it, but we don't necessarily address it.
That phase will never come.
That phase will never come.
That will never
Oh
come.
my god. Okay. I went.
That will never cease. Still messed up.
I went to this.
The mom of us like, just like.
Okay, but I feel like when we bring Lahan out with our friends, with another child, and they're both sitting on the baby seat, both the kids can sit in the baby seat for longer than when it's just adults.
Okay, so I bring activities. What I do is I try to give him like crayons and paper and make him draw. Maybe it works for maybe half an hour to 45 minutes, but if the meal goes on for 2 hours, then the other hour you're just struggling to keep him in seat. I think that's overall how it plays out.
Right, I think it really depends on your parenting style. Try to play to my advantage by choosing like the type of restaurants also. So I try to choose restaurants with a lot of like run area, you know. I'm the kind of parent, once you're done with your food and reasonable like time, then you can go and run around. But my husband will also say that I make my children other people's problems. But I'm very happy for random kids to pop by the table and I think peekaboo with them. I understand some people during brunch don't want to do it, but I'm just unfortunately that kind of mother that goes like, go and make friends. Let me have a couple of mimosas with the girls. Like, I'm fine.
Like you said, if you strategically pick the restaurant, then it's fine.
Because
it's like a bit more baby, like kid-friendly place, but if it's not, then that's true. See, it makes sense. At what age do you think our parents started bringing us out during their generation? I feel like our generation, we bring our kids out a lot younger. It's because it's a lifestyle. Like we go out all the time. Food is a way of life for many people. But for them, actually, I don't know at what age it is bringing us, especially for me, like growing up, because we only ate halal food. The limitations are even smaller. It's really like a lot of fast food. And everything else is actually eating at home. My friend was the other day telling me that even in her oldest sister generation, I think her sister is maybe about 7 to 10 years older than her, they don't bring their kids out to eat at a restaurant together. Let's go hang out with my friends and their kids. So once you have a kid, you're more at home.
In your bubble.
Like in your bubble, you're cooking more at home and things like that. So it's a bit different, I think.
I mean, I do think that after having a child, to head out and look for friends and have these play dates and what have you is effort lah. Like
so much effort.
You know what I mean?
So
I understand. The effort to still reach out and still try to have your own life, you know, but like thinking, oh, my children can be part of this. It's a lot of effort. I completely understand, because I guess the convenient thing to do is to live in your own bubble. It sucks to be at home for me personally. 3 weekends back to back, because then you start wondering, hey, have I lost my identity? Has my friends forgot about me? Do I even have friends? Like, you start going into this whole thing, right? And it's a balance, right? For me, I peg it to like payday, like very openly. Like, once pay come, I'm like, okay guys, it's brunch time. And then last 2 weeks, we're just like, fuck it, we're just at home, we just order like whatever's downstairs. It's like, it's
interesting a lot. I feel like it depends on personality also. Do you think it's because they're all very social people? I think the two of us are very social. We have like our dates and schedules and weekends and Friday night is booked 2-3 weeks ahead. So it's hard for us to not have that once the kid comes around. I don't know what it's like for people on the flip side who don't go out as much. I'm not sure. The stories that I've heard is that they are definitely more homebound. And I have friends who consciously don't want to have a helper or their grandparents involved, because they said when they grew up, that's their primary memory. That they grew up with a helper and their parents, and they don't have a lot of memories with their parents or anything.
I don't think the social thing aside, right? I bring them out because I feel obliged to. I feel that the whole week he's in school, and then the evenings or weekends are precious, or when Vinod's in town, those few days, are so precious that I need to bring him out because I feel like he's learning so much by going outdoors.
Yeah,
To a restaurant or to a playground or to a mall or even to an arcade.
Yeah.
He's being exposed to so much
Yeah.
more. So even if I was not a social person, I am, but even if I'm not a social person, I think I'll feel very guilty if I don't bring my child out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This apartment is so small, right? So it's like then you also run out of things to do.
Correct.
And like I was just telling my husband, I've been the one who's been arranging play dates like every single week, whatever. It's a lot of effort, you know. Where are your friends? Where are your friends with kids? Why don't you go and plan dates with them so you go on Saturdays hang out with them? Yeah. Yeah, but hanging out with your friends with kids are also not really hanging out.
Yeah, it's not. It's just another job.
It's nice to just like have the kids around.
Yeah,
and like
doing that. I think they just need to be a bit older, and then they really end up doing their own things. That's what I hear from parents with slightly older kids, maybe like 8 or 9 onwards, right?
Yeah.
Afterwards, they really are independent. They have their own clique of friends, right? Whenever they meet, then they just do their own thing. They are usually playing video games or building a sandcastle together. They do their own thing, and then the parents get to have their alone time. So I guess it's just a phase that they're still very young. Yeah.
But I feel like even that sometimes need to be taught, right? I guess schools help, but you need to socialize them enough so that they know in this setting, you hang out with the little kids here playing here.
Yeah.
And the adults can sit at the dining table and have their meal.